Hey everybody, Eric Beans CEO of HapPhi. I'm going to actually make this quick tonight because it is late. Been dealing with my wonderful children and trying to keep them asleep, which is always interesting as a parent. Being a parent and an entrepreneur is something special, but that's why you actually do the work for these kids. So, still working. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about residual income and how you can get it. Right. So when we put together Happy, when we actually built the company and built the concept of the company and sort of laid out the fabric of it, you have to think about what the value statement is. And I've talked a little bit about, one of the main things that we were trying to solve was the data management and search piece. But when you put it together, you have to think, right, how is this thing going to be able to be rolled out? How is it going to be how is it going to be received? How is it going to be marketed? If you don't have a go-to-market strategy, then you're going to end up probably spending a lot of money on advertising. You're going to spend a lot of money on your traditional mailings, email, and you might say, "Hey, email's not expensive," but it really is because you have to. If you don't have your own data list, you have to rent somebody else's, and for a blast of about, let's say, 50,000 emails, which sounds like a lot, but really it's not because most of them are going to go to spam, especially if you're using an email marketing company. Most of them have been flagged on ICANN at this point, and or kicked off their providers. So for 50,000, you might get one or two hits for people that are checking their spam, or whatever the case may be. So it's tough. But so when we built this, it was more on the go-to-market side is how are we going to have this thing going out? And the real key is we had to come up with ways where people could make money through our product. And I'm not talking about using the product to get sales. Of course, you can do that too. I'm talking about actual ways to earn streams of income by using the product. And it can't just be one. So you can have a one-trick pony, where you actually have a product where people, for example, can take a product, spend $100 a month, and go out and take elements of that product and upcharge to 110, 120, whatever it is, and make a little money. Great. For us, we said, all right, we have to have a lot of different ways to do this, right? Because there's a lot of different types of customers and clients out there, and we need to be able to show them that they can make a large and consistent, steady stream of income, considering it's an ecosystem. There's payment processing and everything in there. You can't have payment processing, mining, and all this stuff and not have any money coming in. So with Happy, we said, all right, let's do something unique. We make our money on the data storage side. So it makes sense because we're actually doing really cool search and upload. So the data storage side is, we'll upcharge on the data. When we set up, an AWS setup, we'll upcharge what AWS charges, and that's how we'll make the majority of our money. Within the system, we'll have tie-ins to Stripe, but Stripe's pretty expensive. All credit card processing is. The beauty of Solana Pay is it is not expensive. It's fractions of the cost. So we'll have our charge probably somewhere around 0.75 percentage point. Keep in mind, most vendors are paying between 2.5% and 3.5% out there right now. So our white label customers can bump that up to say 1.5% and still go out and say, look, we're going to be a full percent or 2% better than what you have currently. So if they're doing 100 grand a month, that's $1,000 to $2,000 a month of profit for utilizing something unique. Then there's elements of residual income and smart contracts. So even if you sell a piece of real estate, you could build in, say, a quarter point for any additional sales of that real estate down the road because it's an NFT real estate piece. So every time it's moved from here to eternity, you're making additional money. If you have concert or event tickets, you can NFT them and again, build in residual. If they get resold as NFTs, as collectibles, then you can make additional money off of that. You also have ways within the system to be able to go out and upcharge on monthlies. So you can go out and say, I'm going to charge $5 a month for people to get exclusive VIP access, whether you're doing something like, Substack, or whether you're doing something that's more entertainment wise, from everything from concert events and tickets to even OnlyFans, right? You could actually technically do that as long as you're not doing child stuff and you're staying within the law. You'll actually be able to do. We're not going to monitor. We're not in that business. So you can charge monthly fees in different channels. As a matter of fact, with each channel, you can charge a different monthly fee. Same thing with videos. So you can actually charge fees with videos, both monthly and or per 15-minute block, per 30-minute block, or whatever the case is. You can go out and offer the NFT product to other people, as part of your company, and make a percentage off of every time people upload and sell NFTs. So another residual income. And finally, the marketing piece too. So, keep in mind that this is basically a video jukebox as part of it that you can push to any screen that you see, whether on a moving car or on a billboard or in a bar, restaurant, whatever the case is. So anytime you set up a bar, restaurant, or car or company, a marketing company, you get paid on every bit of advertising that ever hits that screen, as long as that screen's active and alive. That's your account, that's your screen, that's your customer. So the residual income opportunities are pretty substantial, and they don't just start or stop at one place. They really go through the whole ecosystem. The opportunities are endless for residual income. So we're going to go out to salespeople, because salespeople like to make money, especially residual. Salespeople that they already have their own customers. They might as well roll it out and make bank, bro. As Step Brothers said, maybe get themselves Range Rovers. So we're here to make people money, and there's a lot of ways to do that. We're excited to be able to show. Website's up, by the way. You can go to HapPhi.com, HAPPHI.com. I'm going to actually put it in the chat over here. Just wanted to make this quick. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. We won't be around tomorrow. I've got plans with a bunch of friends, but I will be back on Monday. Hope everyone has a fantastic weekend, and we'll do this again on Monday. Bye-bye.